We've had loads of requests for more T-Bone fight stories and fight stories in general. So, here's a good one. T-Bone wrote to me. T-Bone versus Badu. I was in the joint down south. T-Bone started. 3 youngsters were bulldogging a guy who wasn't into the game, so to speak. I walked by and told the guy, stand up for yourself or they'll never stop because you've already been punked. The guy started to walk behind me and people were saying he was my punk behind my back. He asked his wife and mother to send me money. I laughed and told him to stand up. All the guys in my crew told me there was going to be a problem and that I was on my own because I couldn't feed every stray that came along. I said the guy only needs some guidance. They said people were saying I was soft. I didn't care because life is what we make it. A few weeks went by and then BAM! I was hit upside the head by a youngster, Badu, a hardcore gangbanger from LA. He was doing all day, which means serving life. So that put him at an advantage. He said I was taking his punk and I had better back off and find someone else to fuck. Man, my head was on fire. The smell of my own blood came to me. I couldn't see straight. Things were all out of sorts and I couldn't focus. I could have been killed. That's how I know that there is a high power. Anyway, I dug deep inside myself and got to my feet and saw the rock in Badu's hand. He was on his way into the little man's room and he was yelling at the guy to get ready to give it to him raw. He's going to be doing some booty bandit stuff. All the cells were closing and I stuck my head in the shower and felt the lump on the side of my head, real close to my temple. I was thinking, he tried to kill me. Badu was 6'2", 270 pounds or more and fast. There wasn't anything else for me to do but get busy. I pulled off my shirt and wiped my face and head and ran to the cell. Badu was raping the guy again. Badu's cellie had his head towards the wall, too scared to help the guy. Things went quick after that. I was hit in the right shoulder by the rock because I used the shoulder roll to defend myself. This part might sound nasty, but Badu wouldn't even stop raping the guy. I grabbed his left arm, pushed him towards the wall, and he got me good. The sick bastard kicked me in the thigh and I was about to go down out of reflex because it hurt. I mean, it really hurt. He took his eyes off my chest and tried it again and bang! I hit him with a left cross in his left eye and then a right foot to his sternum. I followed up with the best punch I've ever hit any man with. He just dropped and that was that. I looked at him and I was out of it. I mean seriously out of it. I sat on his chest and grabbed his neck and pounded his head on the floor. I wanted to kill that sick piece of human waste, but something touched my heart. I got off him. The cops were standing there, their mouths open, because they let that piece of shit do whatever he wanted because he ran a gang from LA to Arizona. The rape victim was crying. The deputy warden wasn't there, so the captain did what he wanted. I was praying at medical and they said, go back to your cell, 72 hours locked down. That's all they did. That was it. So I know there is a high power. The rape victim stood up for himself after that. He lost all of his battles, but he showed heart and learned. Badu wasn't the same after that. He became quiet and lost everything. So you've got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. Peace to you. Each one teach one. Strength and honor. T-Bone! More fight stories coming soon from T-Bone and other prisoners I know. Cheers.